If you've watched this entire series and your life still hasn't changed, here's why. You already know what to do. You're just not doing it consistently. And that's the difference. Not information, not opportunity, not even timing, consistency. And I've seen it for over 30 years in business, building wealth and building results. The men who win, they're not perfect. They're not even special. They're just consistent long enough for it to matter. And that's what ties all of this together, because consistency isn't one idea. It's what makes every part of becoming real. You gave yourself permission to step into a higher version of yourself, but that moment doesn't change your life. Consistency does. You have to keep stepping into it again and again until it becomes who you are. You remembered who you were before the world told you who you had to be. Now you have to protect that. And not just protect it, continue to reach for the next version of it. Because identity is not static, it evolves, but only if you consistently move toward it. You took ownership of your own life, but ownership isn't a one-time decision. It's how you show up every day, standing firm in who you are, not letting pressure, negativity, or someone else's opinion move you off center, and that takes consistency. You made the decision to inhabit your life, to be present, to stop living in the past, and stop waiting on the future. But presence is a practice. You don't do it once, you return to it over and over again. That's consistency. You set your standards, the rules you live by, the things you will accept, and the things you won't. But standards only work when you enforce them consistently, because the moment you stop, they stop. You learn that growth will cost you people, that not everyone gets to go on your journey. But here's the truth. You have to be consistent in protecting your circle, because people will test your boundaries. And if you're not consistent, you'll slowly let the wrong energy back into your life, and it will pull you off course. You became aware of your environment. Is it anchoring your past or propelling your future? But awareness isn't enough. You have to consistently evaluate it. Consistently position yourself in places that support who you're becoming, because environment shapes everything. You already know this one. Execution is everything, because without it, nothing changes. But execution only works when it's consistent. Not once, not for a week, but as a way of operating. And this is where it all comes together. Consistency is the secret. It's the part most people skip. It's the part that feels boring, repetitive, unseen, but it's the part that builds everything. You've got to get out of your own way. You've got to show up for yourself. You've got to stop negotiating with yourself, because every time you do, you weaken your own standards. Remember who you are. Be your biggest supporter. Be so locked in on what you want for your life that it almost feels unrealistic to other people, because that level of belief combined with consistency is what changes everything. Look at money. Wealth isn't built in one move. It's built through consistent decisions over time. Look at your body. It reflects your consistency, not your intentions. Look at your habits, your discipline, your mindset, your relationships, all of it, consistency. And here's what most people misunderstand. They think consistency is restrictive, but it's not. Consistency creates freedom, because when you're consistent, you get results, and results give you confidence, control, options, and that's real freedom. And I'm not speaking from theory. Hell, I've lived this. Everything I've built came from consistency, not perfection, consistency, and I still live it every day. So if there's one decision you make after this, it's not to start, it's to stay, to keep showing up when it's easy and when it's not, when it's exciting and when it's not, because that's where it's built. If this series has impacted you, the full Becoming episodes are on my YouTube. That's where I go deeper on all of this. Because at the end of the day, there is no secret. There is no shortcut. There is only consistency. Keep on becoming.